me through again what happened this afternoon. You heard screaming.
I heard screaming.
Mama, do not get a flip flop. And then Malachi, I didn't even say nothing back. And then Malachi was like, and then I started to fight him because he wouldn't leave me alone. Because I wanted to be lonely.
Because we see this dude every day. I mean, every day.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here a year.
Okay.
And he wouldn't leave me alone. I was like, that's why I started beating on him. I go in his back and start beating on him.
So, I figured it's a domestic violence dispute. So I opened the door, and we can't get in that way because how the door is, it's so much that a body can't.
And then that's when he got up. And then that's when I fell. And that's why I kept on beating on him because he started to push you down.
Morning, supervisors. My name is Mike Ross.
Deadbeat dads that are out there, or some people just can't get it together.
You still coming around? Right. I barbecue with this dude. We eat ribs and whatnot and listen to salsa music. You still coming around?
For whatever reason, but there's the issue. And that's why I think Christians, we should be helping each other. It's a human being thing. It's a human being thing.
How he is he just comes out to his backyard, plays with the dogs, tinker with his cars and motorcycles.
Hi, I'm Sonny Borrelli, State Senator for Legislative District 5, which is Mohave and La Paz counties. I live in Lake Havasu City, Arizona.
Morning, supervisors. My name is Mike Ross.
And I think it's a sin when we have the opportunity to help somebody, especially feeding children.
I was very reluctant to do that because, there's a lot of capable people out there because you have to resign to run. And
so he's somebody that you look away because he's not doing nothing but the average stuff. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. There's nothing exciting about him. Well, until the day.
What was the reaction on the girls' faces? I can't imagine.
I'm here today to speak on an item that you're going to be asked to approve in the next couple of weeks. And that is the building office for the 3rd District Supervisor. That is being proposed for the courtyard at the Lake Havasu Senior Center. At that point, the office wasn't big enough for Supervisor Borrelli, so we knocked over a wall, displaced a confidential health department employee, took her out of her office so we could make his office a little bit bigger. We spent approximately $40,000 when we remodeled it the first time of taxpayers' money. The second time, now we were in problems because we didn't have enough parking for judges, supervisors, visitors, staff. So we put in 5 more parking structure, 5 more spaces. We spent about $60,000 to $80,000 doing that. All this to put another office in the building. Now he wants to spend another $300,000 to $500,000 to put an office in the senior center.
And he wouldn't leave me alone. I was like, that's why I started beating on him. I go in his back and start beating on him.
Because he says he's out of his constituency. His constituency is 1 block away. But he was out of his constituency when he was working for the state. Didn't have a problem with it. Now he's got a problem with being 1 block out of his constituency. That office needs to be in the Mohave County building. It doesn't need to be anywhere else. We don't need to be going tearing up a bunch of trees, a bunch of bushes, a bunch of stuff out of the senior center. If you go walk through the senior center in that courtyard, you'll see that most of those trees are dedicated in the memory of people. See that most of those trees are dedicated in the memory of people. And to put his building in there, we're going to have to tear those trees up. And to put his building in there, we're going to have to tear those trees up. Not only that, but I don't think the $300,000 to $500,000 is going to cover that building.
$400,000, $400,000, $400,000.
And to put his building in there, we're going to have to tear those trees up. I ask that you don't let this happen. See that most of those trees are dedicated in the memory of people.
I too am a Christian, and I don't believe that government should be doing these things.
Please vote no on this.
What we do here is go back.
Mr. Borrelli, thank you.
Thank you. I need to set the record straight. I'm more than happy to stay where I'm at. However, I'm going to be evicted out of that space. Be evicted out of that space. Be evicted out of that space. Because the court has expanded to a Division 8 court, so that the courts are going to need that space that I'm currently in now. It's an absolute fact.
We are adjourned. Thank you.